What's going on, people? Welcome to Man Knows Football. Yes, Guni sounds optimistic because I am trying to be positive. I'm definitely trying to be positive. Otherwise, I'd be here on a depression tip. But big up everybody that has been waiting. Smash up that like button. Subscribe if you are new as well. That road to 10K is getting close, but there's still work to do. You get me? Help us get to 9K. Got to 8K the other day, but that's not quite 10K. Let's get to 9K and we'll be that even closer. You get me? Shout out Sean, Bald Lives Matter all day long. Big up Siddharth, love from India as always. Come on, man, love back to you, my brother. 3-2 Chelsea, Sean is saying Chalobah's starting. Yeah, man. Yeah. Hopefully, not hopefully. There's no changes, no last minute changes. I think it was last week or the week before where there was the last minute changes and I didn't quite catch it. But listen, I'm not going to lie. Now that we're 12 minutes away from kickoff, I'm not going to lie to you lot, getting a little bit nervous here. This is a must win. This is a must win. 34 people in the building. Big up everybody. And guess what? I've got an actual system for my scores now. Yeah, so I ain't got to be doing the whole run around and all that. We've developed a system. We've cleaned up here a little bit. So hopefully it runs smoothly this time round. Chalobah starting tonight. Guni, you need to do an analysis on Chelsea versus a back four and a three to see our success rate. I'll definitely give that a look. Thank you very much, Rashad. Long time no calling. Yeah, it's been the timing. It's been time because call-ins, they run longer than usually, than expected. Like usually, I told you like it's an hour, then I nearly end up sitting there for 2. So it's just really about finding. It's about finding that time where I can just where I've got the time to sit down. I ain't got to really worry about the time constraints. Because you see, one thing I don't like to do is I don't like to get to the end and have somebody who's been waiting a while and not be able to get on. I want to ensure that doesn't happen. You get me? Everyone that calls in deserves to jump on. I don't really want to leave people hanging. So hopefully you lot can understand it's a respect thing to you lot. And as well, they've been bombers as well. Can't tell you exactly what they've been doing, but yeah. It's not safe at the minute, but you get me. It will come back soon. Soon it will come back. Darren Lee, we are Chelsea 100%. Lewis Bate is starting for them, bro. Big up yourself, Karan. Interesting to see how Bate plays. Facts. I'm not confident at all. Hopefully our strikers get rhythm, just like an amazing singer once said. Lukaku has to find himself again. We'll be banging. Yeah, Lukaku is in the lineup. What does everybody think about the lineup, by the way? I'm happy to see, obviously, Trevor come into the lineup. Young Chalo, as I like to call him, with his dreads. That would be his rap name, innit? That would be his drill name, man. Like Young Chalo and that. Yeah, big up Young Chalo. Christensen is the one where I'm like, Thiago Silva, I get why he's on the bench. He needs a rest. If it's between Christensen and Azpilicueta, I guess Christensen's the safer bet right now based on form, in my opinion. Good to see Reece James in that lineup. Good to see a pivot of 2 seniors that are comfortable playing in that position. Jorginho, Kovacic. I really, really hope Jorginho does not get pressed out of the game. I really hope not. This game has got high intensity written all over it. Leeds are going to absolute go for the kill. They want the 3 points. They need the 3 points to survive. Jorginho's need to be able to really have planned ahead before he receives that ball. Just get rid of it as soon as it gets to him if that press is going to be intense. Kovacic, we know, slightly different. He's got the skill set to evade that press or press resistance, as people like to call it. Kovacic has definitely got that in abundance. Just hope he doesn't hold on to the ball too long. We saw what happened in the last game. The equaliser, unfortunately, did come from Kovacic, who held the ball too long in Wolves' final third, actually. And it shows how quickly a good counter-attacking team can devastate you, because with a blink of an eye, they got on the other end and scored. So Kovacic, hopefully, less of that. Alonso seems to be in the lineup. Yeah, and I'm not calling my son. I did shout that name quite loud, and they have the same name. Yeah, so he might just pop his little head right like, yes, daddy, heard you call my name. But I don't think he's going to do that. But Alonso in the lineup. There was the controversy with him and Tuchel, the bust up. Was made out to be a huge, massive story. He's never going to play for Chelsea again. You know, all that jazz. Yeah, but here we are. You get me? Two grown-ass men. Who would have thought? Would be able to squash and settle their differences? Who would have actually thought? Two sportsmen that have been doing this their whole entire career are able to put their differences aside and get on with the job. Me, for one, I'm really surprised that's happened. Christian Pulisic is in the lineup to many's approval, I'm sure, because I've been hearing Pulisic should be given a chance. Why not? Why not? I mean, he didn't have a bad game against Wolves when he came on. Hopefully, he can pick up that form and continue. Maybe even grace us with a goal today, because, boy, we need to be scoring goals. Because we're going to concede today. I can see it happening. I can see us conceding, but it's a matter of Lukaku, please have your shooting boots on. Pulisic, please have your shooting boots on. Mace, please have your shooting boots on. Everybody have your shooting boots on. Test the goalkeeper. Do not make this guy out to be another prime Schmeichel or Peter Cech. Like, just don't do it. You've done it to Pickford, yeah? This guy's arms are about 3 centimeters each long, and you made him look like, you know what I mean? You lot got to sort that out. Just sort it out. Put the goalkeeper to the sword. Put him down to his level. You are a championship level goalkeeper and we're going to treat you like so today. That's what I want to see from the boys. No disrespect to Leeds fighting for survival, but you get me. It's us against them right now. Yeah, so it is what it is. Lukaku said what I really need to say about him. 2 goals in the last game. Can't really argue him starting today. Kai Havertz has been a bit shaky in front of goal, very inconsistent. Timo Werner hasn't really been doing too badly. Maybe the gaffer wanted to give him a chance. I thought it would have been great for him to play today with the amount of space I am anticipating for Leeds to leave in their back line. You already know Leeds. Matisse rightfully said in the preview, they're the most open book in Europe at the minute. So if we cannot score against Leeds, then there should be we got a problem. We have a serious problem, a bigger one than we actually thought. But I think we should get a couple of goals in this game. But I'm not going to underestimate Leeds. My concern, obviously, is seeing Rafinha on that side. Obviously, Rodrigo, I mentioned him, is a danger. Dan James, if he gets his jitters on, he's going to be outie. Yeah, he is going to be absolutely out. So Rudiger, obviously being next to Reece James, I think is going to help massively. Chalobah on the other side of Christensen. I hope he can give Marcus Alonso the cover he needs. I think he's going to be he's going to be comfortable at that. Not really bad on the ball. Young Trevor, decent with it at his feet, can pass the ball. Do you know what I mean? Does the basics well. Defensive wise, I just hope he's not too rash today. Do you know what I mean? Because the last couple games, I don't know if I'm being harsh, but he was very do you know what I mean? He was walking a very, very fine line, and I wasn't really too comfortable with him walking that line. Do you know what I mean? Not like a Diego Costa or someone who knows how to handle a booking, who knows how to walk that line. With him, it looked like this guy's a red card waiting to happen. So let's not be hot-headed today, Chalo. We know you are a very consistent youngster. You've come into this lineup. You've done wonders. Obviously, UEFA Super Cup final, you featured in that. Played like you've been playing for 10 years now. You've got a very big maturity about you. Hopefully, it can shine through today. But yeah, let me see. Score predictions in the gaff right now, yeah? Right now. See me, I always change. I always change on this 2-pack thing. Changes, cuz. You get me? Might show my age by knowing that tune. I don't know. But I'm going to say, do you know what? I feel optimistic. I feel good, yeah? 3-1 Chelsea. That's what I'm saying, yeah? That is what I'm going with. I'm going with my optimism. Matisse is somewhere thinking, Guni, stop with your shit. It's not. But I'm going with it. I'm going to be optimistic. Big up Phantom of Many Topics. Thank you very much for the super chat. Leaving players ACAR. Alonso should not play. But this is the thing. We do not have the luxury of choice, I'm afraid. We have no luxury of choice because really and truly, the way this should be handled is these players who have sorted out contracts elsewhere shouldn't really be considered in games, especially like this. Do you know what I mean? Because they have a vested interest outside of Chelsea Football Club. They have a body to maintain. They do not want to get serious injuries before their moves. Yada, yada, yada. that in an ideal world would have been the situation that I would have benched them, if anything. But we don't have that because, if we leave out Rudiger, if we leave out Christensen, if we leave out Alonso, that's three key players in this team that are needed, whether we like it or not. Do you know what I mean? We need these guys in the team. So that's why I say right now we do not have the luxury of choice. And we have to make do with what we've got. Saeed is saying we need the clean sheet. I think we're going to concede, mate. Everything considered with Leeds. And as well, do you know what I mean? The history between the two clubs as well. Let's not forget that. Like, these boys are going to be up for it naturally. But with Premier League survival in their mind, they're going to give us absolutely everything. If they don't, I'm going to be very, very shocked. I'm going to be absolutely shocked. The game should be kicking off in 3 minutes. Not sure why it's not coming up on the old telly. Oh, it is. It's on. Okay, what channel are you lot watching this on? Just making sure. Just making sure that it's not on BT Sports. Realistically, we should beat Leeds and Watford. It's the Foxes that worry me. I'm not worried about them. I'm more confident about beating Leicester than I'm beating Leeds, to be honest with you. Watford, I reckon we should slap them about. They've got nothing to play for. They're already going down. Do you know what I mean? So those are the games we should 1,000% be winning. Do you know what I mean? So let's see Wagwan. But today is one of the games that I worry about. This is not the part of the season where you want to be fighting for something and facing a relegation threatened team. Absolutely not. Because, again, it's that siege mentality where, everyone's together and just trying to fight for one common cause. You know what I mean? And for many of these players, it means a massive pay cut in their contracts because they might not get other Premier League moves. They might have to stick out the Championship and they don't know how long they're going to stay for. So there's many factors that you got to consider. 100%. Many factors we got to consider. 3 points, nothing else. Come on, the Chelsea. Absolutely. Facts. Sky Sports main event. Yeah, man, I got that on right now. Sky Sports main event. I got Sky Sports Premier League on. Yeah, got main event now. They're showing the lineups without the free logo. Forget about that. Speaking of sponsorships, Mr. Matt Law himself, no, not Matt Law, sorry. Mr. Simon Phillips has tweeted, Chelsea have struck a £20 million a year shirt sleeve sponsorship deal with Wealthin, a cryptocurrency group that could be announced as early as tomorrow. Princess, I'm recording. Can you not make so much noise, please? Yeah? Thank you, darling. Hope you had a good day at school. Love you. Yeah, so there's that. See the lads on the pitch. Lads on the semicircle. Let's go up the Chelsea. All right, I can clearly see that this stream is going to be behind. So let's get... Oh, no. Do you know what? Let's get this stream going on a channel that is not behind. Oh, yeah, by the way, that was... If you didn't know, that was my princess that I was speaking to over there. Yes, little Amaya. The game has kicked off. The game has kicked off on my TV. I'm pretty sure it's kicked off elsewhere. And I realise that the clock has not been started. When we get to 1 minute, I will resume the clock. Right now, Chelsea in possession. Mendy with the clearance to the halfway line. See, Leeds are playing a high line, which is brilliant for us, which will play into our hands, I hope. Reece James is fouled there. Referee given an early decision to make. Rafinha with the foul, getting stuck in a very physical game, as I thought. And it has started as so. Rafinha has let the wonder kid, Reece James, know that he is indeed there and will be letting him know of his presence throughout the game. But midfield, Kovacic has picked up the ball. Bam, the clock has started. You see the multitasking. Tries to thread the through ball in for Christian Pulisic, but slightly overhit. Cooper from Leeds. Defence has dealt with it for a throw-on for Chelsea Football Club. Good start here in Leeds' final third, but you know how it goes. I get bored of this pretty quickly. Let's make opportunities happen. A bit of ping pong going on here. Trevor Chalobah has committed himself quite high up the field, actually. They're supporting, making up the numbers in midfield with Jorginho and Kovacic. Very smart idea. Something that Matisse was alluding to, actually. The ball here on that right channel. Mason Mount just picked up the ball one-on-one with the Leeds defender. Lays it off for Reece James, who mishits that. Kovacic on the edge of the area. I thought he'd gone through, but Leeds have dealt with it. Opportunity to counter, but not looking like they can get out fast enough and just go backwards. Decent start. Decent start. There's one. Am I far behind on the stream? Nah, I'm good. I should be good. Probably by like a couple seconds off on that, but I should be all right. Chelsea resuming possession. The back four just spreading along nicely here. But Leeds again with that press. Jorginho's the one I worry about. Lukaku pressed there, calling for that handball. 30 seconds behind. Okay. Let me find one that is quicker. Outside of main event. That is probably... That's the quickest one that I've got at the minute. And I've got Reece James in the box. Whoa, what a finish that was. Mason Mount with a brilliant finish. 1-0 to Chelsea Football Club. Cupsies is saying, what's good? Good early start from Mason. Whoops. Great early start from Mason Mount. 1-0 Chelsea. Let me change that scoreline before I get carried away. Great finish that from Mason Mount. That was absolutely class. That was absolutely class, that was. 1-0 to the Chelsea. Great finish that from Mace. Let's get another. Let's not get too carried away. Top bins, look at that. Meslier was beaten there. Absolutely defeated. Absolutely defeated. Mason Mount stepping up when it matters against Leeds as well. Early goal. Let's not get too carried away. There's still a lot of football to be played. That was an absolute money finish. Absolute money finish. Play has resumed. Marcos Alonso back to Edouard Mendy. Apologies, people. My stream might be a little bit behind yours, but this is the fastest that I can find that's not going to skip, to tell you the truth. So you're going to have to bear with me here. Chelsea with the clearance. You see Leeds responding after they're going 1-0 down. This is where Chelsea have been very, very questionable. We saw against Wolves the way we allowed them to get back into the game. After they conceded the second, they almost immediately got back into it. So we really cannot take the foot off the gas. Trevor on the ball here now quite comfortably. Lovely ball there from Jorginho. Lukaku holding off his man well. Reece James with the ball at the edge of the area, playing it to Kovacic under pressure. Skips past one, tries to skip past two. This is decent football here from Chelsea. Lukaku just crowding that area, get in the box, that's it, son. But stay on side. Stay on side, Lukaku. Look at this. Smooth football from Chelsea. Ooh, Lukaku. Lukaku not able to get to the end of that ball. Joseph, hit me in the DM. Hit me in the DM. If the Peacock one's quicker, hit me up in the DM. I might even have a Peacock account. I don't even know. But hit me up just in case. Because apparently the Peacock stream is a lot faster. This ain't cutting it, people. But for now, the show shall continue. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna man saying Lukaku's goatee looks neat. Not as good as mine though. Not as good as my beard. He wishes he can grow my beard, cuz. Yeah. Started off well here, Chelsea. Definitely can't put the foot off the gas. Just checking my DMs now. There we go. Boom. All right, cool. So I'm going to log into a faster stream. So please be patient with me, peoples. Let me know your thoughts. I'm still keeping an eye on the game, though, although I am a bit behind you. Oh, do you know what? I forgot. I forgot that Zar actually left me with his one. So we've got to give Zar the big ups. But this is even further behind than my stream. This is on 7 minutes 5 and mine's on 7 minutes 20. I'm good. I'm sticking with this one, but I appreciate that. Mount is having a good start though. I'm just going to continue with this game, with this stream, because unfortunately this one here is a little bit further behind than mine. Currently, I'm coming up to 7 minutes 40. I'm on the clock right now. Foul given away from Mason Mount, who thinks he shouldn't have been given. Yeah, because Tequila Pro, because it's the space that Leeds were going to give, and you can see it. Leeds are not that team that will sit back with 10 men behind the ball. I also said that it would have been good for Vernon to start the game, but you know what? We've got an early goal. Let's just pursue with what's working. You get me? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. But Leeds having the ball now. Chelsea just taking the foot off in terms of the press in comparison to the first few minutes. I get that. You can't press like maniacs for the whole 90 minutes. But Leeds not really going anywhere with the ball, just keeping in that defence, being patient, looking for openings. Done well there to get through that midfield. Now in our half, counter-attack is on. Mendy does well to come out and clear that. You see what I'm saying? Early warning signs there from Chelsea Football Club. There's still a lot of football to be played. We need to get that second goal. We need to press like we get in the first. We need to push like we're still hunting for that first goal. We cannot get comfortable. Rafinha's got the ball here on the wing. Gets the cross in, but it's dealt with by... Wow, poor clearance there by Rudiger. Is this individual errors FC I'm seeing again rearing its ugly head potentially? I hope not. Opportunity here. Kovacic has got the ball, just waiting for options around him. He's got Pulisic who's finally caught up. He's got to go backwards now. Man like Young Chalo driving up, giving all that space in the world to just... Is it giving all that right side to run up? Like, that's poor from Leeds, to tell you the truth. I'd be fuming if I was the manager. Balls come in. High balls come in. Marcos Alonso gets a head on it, but... And again, Leeds not quite out of danger yet. Pulisic could have gone down for the foul. Cuts it back. Oh! Effort comes in again, I think, from Mason Mount, but the defender's in the right place to stop that going in. But this is positive from Chelsea. Kovacic with that ball there. On to Rudiger. Come on, boys. Let's chase the second goal. Let's make sure we get these 3 points. We can absolutely Jalen Rose. Don't let up. We cannot let up. Got to pile on this pressure. Camping out in Leeds is half here. I'm happy with what I'm seeing. Jorginho tries to play through Lukaku. But Lukaku does well. On the turn, tries to go for the shot. Deflects off Pulisic. Had no idea where the ball was going, to be fair on him. It's good stuff. Good stuff I'm seeing. Good stuff I'm seeing. But big up, Joseph. I appreciate you, though, bro. See what I'm saying with the score system is healthy. Now, yeah, do you know what? It would be nice to not see the goals being called out, but like it's one of those. Some people do it by reaction. Do you know what I mean? So I just don't. That's why I don't really say much about it. You know, I know people don't really mean harm by doing it, so that's why I keep quiet. But really and truly, I should just have a better stream. But Rudiger's charging forward with the ball here. Marcos Alonso drills a long ball, low crossing. Leeds deal with it. Almost went out for a corner. Not quite. Chelsea back in possession with Christensen. Yeah, Lewis, that's right. There's a lot of goals. There's goals to be had in this game, man. But I just hope that we don't concede too many. Cover and Georgie with the heart. Yeah, it's good to see them back in that midfield pivot. It's going to make a difference, I reckon. We've missed Kovacic a lot. We've missed him massively. He's been our best midfielder. Yeah, Wolves now. I mean, not Wolves. Leeds now starting to press a little bit. How many times have I said it before? We're keeping possession well, but we've got to see a little more than that. We've got to put these men to the sword for real. Let's put them to bed. Against the relegation fighting side, 1-0. We cannot. Oh, nice there from Kovacic. You see what we were saying about that press resistance there, right there. Lovely little feint there, and then just breeze past his man. Reece James, can he get a decent ball in? He does. But not a good header back in the box from Christian Pulisic, though. Decent start. Leeds just not really looking... I mean, it's early. It's not even 15 minutes played. But just from the scale of things, like, not really looking a response to that first goal. Not really. I mean, given how other teams have played against us and got success, I'm surprised Leeds ain't really... Well, unless they don't want to leave themselves too open. But, I mean, you've got to go for it, man. This is Premier League survival. If you go for it, you go for it. It's understandable if you lose a 4-5-0 against the Chelsea. But if you've gone for it, then boy. But it's, look, too easily dispossessed. Lukaku looks like he's onside, but under a lot of pressure. Megs himself. Defender deals with that. Leeds back on the ball. This guy is atrocious dribbling. Let's not rely on Lukaku to be beating defenders because it's so painful to watch. It's just so painful to watch. Also, before I forget, smash up the like button as well if you haven't already. Also, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Yeah, we definitely need another. But Leeds are not. Look at that. Leeds are just keeping possession poorly. Jorginho just wins the ball. But look, Mason Mount coming into the box. Christian Pulisic tries to make the defender. Counter-attack breaks down. We've got to do better there. Got to do way better there. Can't be breaking down counter-attacks like that. We've at least got to threaten goal, get a chance on goal. No, I don't like to compare to the Liverpools and Cities, but you see that turnover there in that midfield, it would have at least, someone would have at least tested the goalkeeper there. We've got to punish teams, man. And look how many times we get punished when we get dispossessed. We're the story of the season. How many individual error FC goals have we given away? Who do you think will win? Emmanuel's asking. Still a lot in the game to play. Leeds haven't really shown me much so far. They haven't shown me much in this opening 15 minutes. But again, you know, Wolves didn't really show us much until we got our first and second goal. That's really when they started to turn the screw a bit. So Leeds might just grow into this game. Remember, these men are fighting for Premier League survival. Still a lot to play for. But at least we got a goal. Very good finish by Mason Mount. Beats Meslier at his near post. Top bins. 1-0. Good to have Mace back in the lineup to those that have missed it. Lukaku tapping is going to happen 100%. I reckon Lukaku gets in the goal sheet. Did Rudiger foul him? Dan James is brought down there. I forget the bald ref's name. It's a man. What's Mr. Baldy's name again? I forget his name. But Leeds coming forward there. Rudiger quite comfortably deals with that. Puts the ball out for a throw-in. What's this man's name again? Not Anthony Taylor. Is it Anthony Taylor? Yeah, it is Anthony Taylor, I think. This guy's head is shining. Pause, as Choots would say. Smooth as eggs, as Guni would say. And Dave Chappelle. Throw in Rafinha. Dealt with there by Marcus Alonso, but not out of danger. Opportunity to counter here. Again, Counter opportunity breaks down. Kovacic smothered by several Leeds players there. Not really getting the ball out of our feet quick enough when we need to, are we? Leeds just enjoying a little bit more possession and pushing their line a little further up. Chelsea just allowing them to ping the ball around a little bit. Get into their stride. Good tackle there by Kovacic. Is he called the foul? Are you having a laugh? See, Leeds now getting back into the game. This is where I worry. This is where I worry. Yeah, Dan James brought down by Kovacic there. Can't see if he got the ball. This bloody camera's in the way. Kovacic with a cheeky smile there. Leeds with a free kick from a dangerous position here. Rafinha, Harrison and Phillips standing over the ball. Having a little conference here. Jalen Rose saying Kovacic got the ball. Looks like Rafinha might be taking this. It's Phillips with a very good delivery in, but it's dealt with by the big striker Lukaku. Ball's gone out. Not out of danger yet. Leeds with a corner. Leeds fans cheering them on. Working their way further and further up our pitch now. Need to stay switched on. Cooper up. Llorente up as well. Harrison with the option to go short. He does. Plays it to Phillips. Goes wide to Dan James. It puts a very good delivery in, actually. Volley comes back in. Comes off the Leeds player. Oof. Shot goes wide. Get away with one there. Absolutely got away with one there. All right, boys. We've got to get that second goal. Them green lines on the pitch are getting on my nerves. It's getting on my nerves, man. Go away. Shoo. Do you know what I mean? Big up to the 52 people that's joined us on the watch along. Smash up that like button. Subscribe as well if you are new. Chelsea just being sloppy with possession here. Good tackle there from Chalobah. Gets the ball. Comes off the Leeds player, throw in. That's a brilliant tackle. Got some of the man as well. Struijk, I think that's how you say his name. Goes down under that challenge. Looking for a foul, but perfectly good tackle from young Chalo. You get me? We got to keep possession, man. This is not good. Kovacic just wallops it upfield. Leeds now just resetting. We've got to do better here. The intensity has dropped a little bit from Chelsea. Calvin Phillips with time on the ball. Currently playing like we're 2 or 3-0 up when we're in fact 1-0 up. Going to be very critical of Chelsea. I'm not going to lie. This top 4 situation is not safe. 1-0 lead is not safe. Look, they lose the ball again. Can we punish them on a counter-attack? Attack slows down. It goes backwards. Go back to Christensen. It goes back to Rudiger. This is poor. Got to do better there. Got to do better there. Oof. Melier back with the ball. Sure is grateful for that. Can't take our foot off the gas, lads. Come on, man. Leeds playing a dangerous game here. Getting the ball out of the danger. Finally, wow. Again, just giving the ball away. Rudiger just got possession there. Leeds giving the ball away cheaply. They should be grateful they're not playing a more clinical team right now. Leeds have been absolutely crap. If I was their fans, I'd be furious with this performance. Absolutely crap. They don't even want the ball. Playing hot potato with the football. But Chelsea not really doing the best to keep possession. Reece James does well there, though. Lukaku, man on. Still keeps the ball. Nice pass there to Marcus Alonso. Can he put a good cross in? He does. Put a dangerous cross in. Mason Mount still has the ball. Lets it go out for a throw-in. Yeah, Leeds, Saeed, I agree. Leeds were growing into the game slowly. We do need to keep possession and score that second goal 100%, but they are wasteful in possession. Very wasteful in possession so far. We've been lucky in that sense. We've got Kovacic in the lineup. We've got Mason in the lineup. We've got Pulisic. We've got Lukaku. Our counters, our transitions forward, there's no excuse. We should be a lot quicker. Shouldn't be going back so often. I just don't like our defense on the ball. I don't like it, especially when a team is pressing us up high. We make so many mistakes. We give away so many goals like that. We're doing well to play out of the press. Absolutely. Jorginho was just given space. Leeds just allowing us to have possession now. Something we saw quite similarly against Wolves. Rudiger with that ball in that midfield. Got to stop playing. We need to play out of our half, man. Get that ball out of our half. Chalobah finds a pass to Reece James, but he's dispossessed. Well done. Well in, Chalobah. Reece James fouled there. Is it a throw-in? Throw-in for Chelsea. We've got to stop faffing around, man. Let's go. Let's get that ball into their half. Stop playing it backwards. Foul there for Kovacic. Is the card coming out? Oh, it's a red card! Another red card for Leeds. This time it's been Dan James. He looks absolutely bewildered. He's like, what's going on here? What's going on? What? Jesse Marsch is shaking his head in absolute disappointment. What has actually happened here? I didn't even see. Why is that a red card? What's actually happened here? Dan James is looking like as bewildered as I am. What's going on here? I mean, the tackle was a foul, but a red card? Did I miss something here? Did I miss? We got to see this again. We got to see this again. Jalen Rose says game over. If the red card stands, you think it's game over? This Chelsea football team, this Chelsea football club. This just writes for a bigger story. Dan James has been red carded. They haven't shown back the challenge or the reason why. But let's have a look at this again. It's the foul on Kovacic. Oh, he's gone in on his ankle. It looks like he's gone in on his ankle quite high here. Oh, that's horrible. That could have broke his leg. That's a red card. That could have broke his ankle, That's a red. 100%. That's a definite red. That's high. Could have snapped his ankle easily. Isaiah Jallo saying, dare I say, I think that's game done. I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it until we get the second and third goal. But that is an atrocious challenge from Dan James. That's why he's not really protesting too much. Going straight down the tunnel now. Horrible, horrible challenge. That's a red card. I hope Kovacic is all right. I really hope that's not injured Kovacic. It was a disgusting challenge there from Dan James. I don't think he meant it, but flipping hell. That is a dangerous challenge. That Kovacic is walking, thank goodness. I hope this is not the end of the game for him. I really hope it's not the end of the game for him, but that was an atrocious tackle there from Dan James. Definitely deserved to be sent off. A second red card in a row for Leeds. Disciplinary issues to this conclusion of the season, where they need to be as disciplined as anything. They're fighting for Premier League survival, and this might have cost them. Exactly, a ridiculous tackle, 25th minute. So much left of the game to play. Sorry, it's just ridiculous. But again, was there intent behind it? Doesn't matter. Do I think he meant to do it? No, but it's the fact that it's happened. It's caught him. Could have snapped our player's ankle. Could have been even worse for Kovacic. Thank goodness it isn't. Kova is back on the field. We've got to see how he's moving. I hope he is going to be good for the FA Cup. on Saturday. But 10 men Chelsea should be putting these men to the sword. Reece James looking for the foul. Brought down there by Struijk. Dominic Marsden said sometimes you just got to smash into someone to make yourself feel better. Roy Keane, I think Dan James took it too literally. Facts. We need to cap it. Yeah, that's it. That's why I don't even care about the red card. It's about what we're doing. Again, on this channel, you already know what it's about. We don't look to refereeing decisions. It's about our quality. That includes a red card. Now the pressure's more on us to get the result. Reece James stepping over that. Not the greatest delivery into the box. Ball comes back in, takes a deflection. Corner for Chelsea. Surely it's a corner coming off the Leeds man. Not the best delivery in. Shot comes in. That took a deflection, no? How's the ref not giving a corner? I suppose he's given a red card. He wants to be generous. Prick. Loftus-Cheek getting ready to come on the pitch. Tuchel probably going for a back four now. Feeling a little brave. Tuchel, or he's coming on for Kovacic. Possibly after that bad challenge from Dan James. Because it's Lukaku holding off his man well. Holding off his man brilliantly. Playing in Reece James with a poor pass though. Easily intercepted. Just poor. He's got to do better there. Just basic little things, man. Oh, it came off Trevor. Didn't see that. Didn't see that. But Leeds again not keeping possession well here. They weren't doing well with 11 men. Imagine with 10 now. Ball's gone out. Don't know who Rudiger was passing that to. Maybe he thought Marcus. Oh, Kovacic has gone down. He's injured. That little fucking prick Dan James has injured him. We see Loftus-Cheek coming on now. Kovacic obviously not too happy about this. Maybe he's thinking about the FA Cup on Saturday. Doesn't want to risk himself. Play further on. Showing Mason Mount's goal again. Lovely little build up there. It's a great finish. Great finish. Assist there from Reece James as well. Lays it off beautifully for Mason Mount. That is a brilliant finish. Brilliant finish. Smash up the like button if you are in here. Subscribe as well to the channel if you are new. We are on the road to 10k. Let's make this happen. Kovacic is walking off the field, shaking his head, knows that he can't carry on. Looks very, very disappointed. I hope it's not too serious. Need Kovacic desperately for the FA Cup and the remaining games of the season, to be honest with you. Loftus-Cheek has replaced Mateo Kovacic. Big up yourself, A-Bugs. See you in the ting. Loftus-Cheek, I need a good game from you. Don't hold the ball too long. Don't slow down the counter-attacks or the transitions, please. More of those runs, those piercing runs down that midfield that you're famous for. Thank goodness we're 1-0 up. Ball goes forward for Lukaku. And it's 2. And it's 2. But is Lukaku offside? Yes, he is offside. The goal will not stand. But that was a brilliant finish. It was an excellent finish. Was Lukaku offside? I think he was. I think he was a fraction offside. I think he was a fraction offside. Yeah, he was offside. But it was a brilliant finish, though. It was a lovely finish, though. Lovely, lovely finish. Lukaku, yeah, he is offside. I think his knees are offside. But just. True stories, Wagwan. We're there still. Just watching the Blues, just watching this goal get disallowed. Good finish there from Bald Lives Matter Lukaku. Ah, wait, he's not been given his membership back yet. He's got until the end of the season to get the basic membership. Good tackle again there from Chalobah, sticking with his man. Chalobah's had a decent game so far. Been reliable so far. First opening 30 minutes. Can't lie, been happy so far with Chelsea's performance. Leeds down to 10 men. Horrific tackle from Dan James on Kovacic. Saw a red card. Chelsea have not yet capitalised on the 10 men. Still 1-0 up as it was with 11 men. Looking for them to get another goal in before half-time. Just had one disallowed. Very good finish by Lukaku. But hopefully we should be getting a second before half-time. Give them another sting in this game. Really just try and take the wind out of their sails. You get me? Between now and the whistle blowing is a horrible time for Leeds to be conceding a goal. But let's make it happen. Let us make it happen. That's what Lukaku brings. Is definitely not good to look at, but he knows where the net is. Yeah, he's a finisher. He's a finisher. No one can deny it. Play to his strengths, he'll reward you. But you ask him to do things outside his strengths, he'll humiliate himself and us. You get me? Rudiger just holding on to the ball there a little too long. Alonso almost losing the ball under pressure there. We've got to do better. Loftus-Cheek just bringing calm into the game. Chelsea looking comfortable now. Oh my goodness me. Who was that? Mason Mount across him. Have lost possession. But the story of the game, we have won back possession quite easily. Leeds are going down, aren't they? What do you lot reckon? Do you reckon Leeds are going back down to the Championship? Because this is diabolical. This is absolutely shocking from them. And with 10 men as well, I don't see them coming back into this game. If they do, we're an absolute shit show. We're an absolute shit show. Loftus-Cheek with the ball here. Back to Rudiger. You see, since Kovacic has come off, that progressive game forward has just slowed down a little bit with Loftus-Cheek in that midfield. The ball in. Oh, header just flashes wide from Lukaku. He knows he should have scored that. He knows he should have scored that. Just flashes wide of the post. Brilliant ball in from Reece James. That definitely should have been a goal. Should have been a goal there from Lukaku. Good chance goes begging. Could have been 2. Should have been 2-0 there. But good signs from Chelsea. Creating opportunities. Chelsea obviously with one more man on the pitch. Manik says Leeds are going, so Leeds are going down. Saeed says smash that subscribe button. Road to 10k, we're almost there. Chelsea can't take the foot off the pressure. Being patient with the build-up. Leeds look like they have an injury. Harrison has gone down. Looks like he is unable to continue. Unfortunately for Leeds, the last problem that they need right now. Harrison looking absolutely gutted. Harrison is looking absolutely gutted so far. Luis thinks, call me crazy. As a neutral, I think Lukaku year 2 is going to be amazing. It wouldn't surprise me. Alex saying, how did that Man United reject get a red card? It was a disgusting challenge. Horrible challenge. Horrible challenge. Who is that that's coming on? Is that Junior Firpo? For Leeds, I can't see. Couldn't see who that was. Game has been stopped. Harrison has gone down with an injury. Looks like he can't continue. Leeds readying a man to come on to replace him. Leeds fans still singing, still waving their scarves around. Despite being 1-0 down, they've got to keep up that spirit. They desperately want to stay in the Premier League. If Leeds go down, Rafinha will be available for cheap, absolutely. But his contract won't be. Because he's going to have several different clubs. Troops, Guni, are you gonna be on Troops' live if he's not at the game? What, for the North London derby? Ooh, bruv. Let me see what he's saying, because even if he is going live, he might not want me on there, because although it's in our interest for Arsenal to win, not that I want them to, but it's in their interest. It's in our interest for them to win. I will still troll if Arsenal lose. So let's see what Troop says. Yeah, it is Junior Firpo that has come on for Jack Harrison. If Everton win tonight, it's over for Leeds. Would like more goals, so we go into the FA Cup like we did to Madrid. That's going to be a difficult game. But luckily enough, Wembley's basically our home ground now. We've played enough times there to be able to hopefully get some kind of result against Liverpool. The game's been stopped again. Not quite sure what's going on here. How many times has this game been stopped? What's going on? Obviously, I can't hear what's going on the TV, but something clearly has happened. Does anybody in the chat know why the game's been stopped? No idea what's going on here. There's a medical emergency in the crowd. The play has stopped. Oh no. Not again, man. Not again. I hope whoever it is going to be okay. He's going to make it through. These are never good things to hear in football. The game has been stopped for a little while now. Apparently, it is down to somebody needing medical attention in the crowd. Let's hope they're okay. Diego C. Palace saying the tunnel's been extended. Medical emergency, everyone's saying, yeah. Let's hope whoever it is okay. So far, it's 1-0 Chelsea. Leeds have had a man sent off. If you are joining us, smash up that like button and also subscribe. If you're wondering why there is a stoppage in the game, it's because there has been a medical emergency in the crowd. So obviously that will take priority. And once the patient is out of the crowd, the game will resume. The priority right now is to get whoever it is out safely and receiving the medical attention that they definitely need. Thoughts and prayers out to that person. Hopefully they have the strength to make it through this, whatever they're going through. We don't want any bad news tonight. We never like to hear any of this bad news. Prayers and thoughts for whoever is going through this very traumatic experience at the minute. What does everybody think so far in this game? Leeds 10 men. Can Chelsea get 3 points for the first time in God knows how long? Can I show up to back again with a smile on my face for the first time in how long? Let me know in the chat. What's the final result? What does everybody think? Mason Mount with the only goal of the game. Unbiased USA Liverpool supporter says, sell Lukaku to Spurs. Y'all don't use my boy correctly. I can't deny that. But it's his first season, and him being sold to Spurs, unless they're giving us Harry Kane, it's not happening. It is not happening. Play is about to continue. Ref has dropped the ball. Play has resumed. Whoever it was that was suffering that medical emergency clearly has been removed from the stadium safely, has got to a safe spot. So we're grateful for that. Chelsea again resuming with possession. A Bugs is saying 2-0 Chelsea. We definitely need another goal, Diego C. Palace. Definitely need another goal. But what matters, do you know, ultimately the conclusion of this is what matters is 3 points. Don't care how we get it. Don't care how we get it over the line as long as we get it. Oh, opportunity to make it 2-0. How has he missed? How has he missed point blank? How has Pulisic missed point blank? Meslier will be gifted with the good save. But me personally at that level, bruv, you got to put that away. Look at that lovely flick on there from Lukaku. How has he missed that, bruv? How have you fucking missed that? Put it up. Oh, mate. Mate. Why is my stream lagging again? Chelsea with the opportunity to come forward. Ball wasted there from Marcus Alonso. Leeds with the opportunity to counter-attack. Rafinha. Ball won back well there from Pulisic, who's brought down there by Calvin Phillips, who'll definitely get a yellow card for that challenge. My thing is I'm not sure if I can go out and come back in. I don't want to end the stream. To be fair, it was a lucky save. Got to put that across the goalie, man. Definitely got to put that across the goalie. That was a golden opportunity to make it 2-0. Golden opportunity to make it 2-0. Alright, so I've connected to a different connection. I hope this doesn't stay laggy. Rudiger switches that ball out wide. Chelsea just keeping possession of the ball. Obviously, there's going to be a lot of added time on. Reece James got that ball out wide. Ball comes in. Poor ball from Jorginho. Just lifts that too high. Easy for Meslier to deal with. Can't see Pulisic being sold. He might be used for marketing poster boy for Hershey's and Chelsea in the USA, Damien Duff says. Come on, boys. Let's get a second before half time. It was so close. So close as well. Pulisic having a bit of a stinker in front of goal, to be honest. How have we not made it 2-0? Reece James robbed of 2 assists, really. The Lukaku header, Pulisic header. Ball again has gone out. 6 minutes added time. 6 minutes added time. Meslier knocks that ball out. Dealt with there by Trevor. Leeds have just been shocking this half. Can't see them getting any better. Marcus Alonso should have never been beaten there, but he is. Well done. Well done. Does well to fight and win that. Just knocks the ball up the line for Leeds. But something definitely to think about there. Marcus Alonso very, very nearly beaten. Chelsea back in possession. Reece James picks up that ball in the midfield. Foul. Surely that's a foul. That's a tackle from behind by Junior Firpo. Is a card coming out? Referee decides to keep the cards in his pockets. Free kick for Chelsea. So far it's 1-0. Six minutes added time. Pulisic, lovely bit of feet there. But Marcus Alonso goes backwards. Chelsea again enjoying possession. But we've definitely got to get a second goal. Should have had one by now. Should have been 3-0 by now, really. Smash up that like button. Coming to the end of the first half. It will be finished on 51 minutes since there is 6 minutes added time. Chelsea looking dominant, but Leeds have been poor. Leeds have been absolutely poor. Don't know if Chelsea at this point are even chasing for a second goal. Just as I say that, we're advancing forward. Poor pass again by Pulisic. Meant to play that to feet to Lukaku. Poor pass again. Chalobah opting to go backwards. Chelsea, let's get that goal, man. It's that final pass. We never get it right. We never get that final pass right. We got to get that final pass right. We got to do way better. Jorginho picks up that ball. All of it's going backwards. Rudiger. Loftus-Cheek now with the ball. Nice. Fizzes a pass to Lukaku over the top from Marcus Alonso, but Meslier has got the ball. I'm pretty sure Leeds are looking forward for this first half to end. It's been absolutely shocking from them so far. It's been a shocker. Not the best clearance there from Meslier. Chelsea back in possession as a result. Still got 2 minutes to make something in this half happen. I still want that second goal in this half. Chelsea looking very comfortable here. Very comfortable. Look at that. Leeds again. Just carelessly losing possession. Calvin Phillips not even... Well, yeah. Done well there to be fair, but... This is poor. Anybody wanting Calvin Phillips as well at Chelsea, just have a look at his recent performances. I wouldn't. I don't think he's a terrible player, but I wouldn't want him at Chelsea, to be honest. I think there's better options out there, even better backup options, to tell you the truth. Reece James fouls Junior Firpo there. Don't get booked, Reece. Just give him the ball. Just give him the ball, Reece, bruv. Don't get booked. With a little bit of dissent there. Referee gives him a talking to. Keeps his card in his pockets, but definitely given a warning. Definitely given a warning. This first half about to come to a close. Just less than a minute left being played. Yeah. Chelsea just playing out to see this half, really. But so far, so good. We are 1-0 up, but we've got to make opportunities count. Another foul there from Leeds. Just giving away careless, silly fouls. This is just poor. Poor from Leeds. Chelsea just going to looking to keep his... Oh, Lukaku, man. Better touch there. You play your man in. Scuff shot there from Rudiger. I know from Chalobah, who's going for goal. First half comes to an end. Pick up the people. Let me know if I'm still lagging, because if I am, I'm gonna try and fix this. Come back in the stream. We stop the clock. We stop the count. Am I still lagging? Let me know. If I am still lagging, then I will exit and re-enter the stream. Man City have scored. Kevin De Bruyne with a lovely finish. What a finish that is. Again on the score sheet, Kevin De Bruyne. Just seeing the highlights now. Pep celebrating. Let me know. Am I still lagging in the street? Yeah, I'm still lagging. All right, cool. I hope this doesn't go tits up. Okay, so I don't want to end the stream. That's not what I want to do. All right, cool. People, listen. I'm going to risk it. I'm going to come out of this. If I can't get back in, then I'm going to have to put up the second half as a separate stream. But keep an eye out for that.